Hey everyone, I'm going to run you through my rental property finance tracker really quickly, just some of the components. There's many. If you're a landlord, this sheet might help you revolutionize your rental property business by literally tracking everything that you need to know. Starting off with, I actually share my rental property tenant process on this entire sheet, step by step, exactly what I do with everything related to tenants. Also included is my cash flow calculator or my property analyzer. So when I'm considering buying a rental property, this is the spreadsheet that I use to plug all of the numbers in and run my ratios to make sure that it's actually going to be a profitable rental. So you'll get an example of a property that I actually own, and then there's a bunch of other lines for you to input potential properties. Also, to make things easier, there is a snapshot of your entire portfolio that pulls automatically from the individual tabs for each property that you own. So if you own more than one, it'll capture it all up here and summarize your total property revenues, expenses, profits, tax calculations, and whatever's left over. So you can see your entire portfolio all in one place. There's also tabs for things like the rent roll so that you can track exactly the rents for each property every single year, so you can track the progress and increases on those. There's a property checklist so that you can keep track of all of the tasks, general and seasonal, for each property and when they were done. There's a renovation expense tracker. So if you're doing a large renovation that you want to track all of the costs for, you can track it by category and room. And it'll start you with the total spend that you have and how much you've spent and then what's left to spend. This really helps when it comes for tax time too, because you have a detailed breakdown of everything that you spent and on what. And then finally, the bread and the butter of this whole spreadsheet is your income and expense tracker or cash flow tracker. So this is where it's going to have the property details up here for each property that you own. And then you're going to track all of the income for each of the units for that specific property. And then all of the expenses are going to be listed down below, and it's going to calculate your net income. It's going to help you figure out your ratios, your return on investment, things like that.